Hey everyone, Tom Petty from Petty Motorworks here. I want to go over with you something that, well, how do you want to say this? What year is this?
It's a 2015 Dodge Dart,
2015 Dodge Dart. It went to 3 different places,
including the dealership.
including a dealership. It had an alternator installed. The dealership said that the computer, which is this component right here, needed to be replaced because this vehicle had a battery that kept going dead and a charge indicator kept coming on. Right? So, needless to say, this customer towed this vehicle in from 3 hours away to come to us. They found us on the internet, they understood the quality of work you do and our diagnostic abilities. And Tommy, why don't you describe some of the basic procedures that all 3 of those shops missed to find us?
So anytime we have a charging system light on, we do something called voltage drop testing, and it's just a basic electrical fundamental in the trade. Anytime you have an electrical issue, you want to make sure the battery voltage is correct going to all the components. And in this vehicle, it wasn't. Measured at the alternator, I had around 15 volts out, but back at the battery, I only had around 14 volts out. So where does that volt go?
So when Tommy went from the positive post of the battery with voltage down to the positive lug of the alternator with voltage, he found that there was over a 2-volt loss against that cable. Now that's just a big cable. It's nothing more than basically a battery cable. So if that cable's good, it should have a 0-volt loss. Within tolerance, about 1/10 of an amp, 1/10 of a volt. But either way, in this case, it was losing close to 2 volts. That's without a load. Driving at night with the headlights on, and the wipers going, and the fan on high, and maybe the rear view defroster, all of a sudden that 2-volt loss becomes a 4 or 6-volt loss. Light turns on, battery starts to discharge. So, all in all, we resolved this by fixing a connection issue over here. Right? A connection issue. This customer spent close to $3,000 trying to fix this car at other shops.
Not to mention the dealership is going to condemn it because the PCM is no longer available.
Yes, that was an interesting part. The dealership charged her $600 to diagnose this part and then told her you can't get that part anymore, so you better just salvage the vehicle. This car's only got 65,000 miles on it. So it's far from having to go to the boneyard. It's actually in very good shape. And honestly, independent shops like ours, if we needed to replace this PCM, we can do it. We have the resources. We can get a salvage PCM, open this PCM up, PCM stands for Powertrain Control Module, read the chipsets off inside of it, copy that chipset information to the salvage PCM, and make that PCM work in this vehicle. Right? That's the difference between us and some other shops. Thanks for tuning in to Petty Motorworks. Tommy, thanks for resolving this customer's concern.